Hello everyone and welcome to European piano tutorials for beginners. In this video we will be learning for the very first time what are our sharps, flats and naturals. Okay, so in the music there are, sharps and flats and naturals. Those are the signs that alter the, pitch of the notes. So if you have natural sign, just at first we'll learn natural because that's like the easiest sign. So if you have a natural, that means you are back to your white key, okay? So C natural is just C white, essentially that's what it means. So C natural is actually just the white key C, then D natural is the white key D. E natural is the white key E, then F natural is the white key F there, G natural same way, just the white key G, A natural is just the white key A, and finally the B natural is the white key B. That's all your natural. Okay, so another little thing you have to remember, all your naturals and sharps and flats, they're always written before the note at the same height of the note. Okay, to check which note natural or sharp or flat belongs to, you can place the ruler in the middle of your natural or sharp or flat and see which note it will go in the middle of, and then that's the note that it will affect. Okay, so that's the natural or sharp or flat that you have to play. Okay, so now that was all the naturals, and just remember again, all the naturals, sharps and flats, they're always before your notes. They appear before, and then so the next note is altered and it will be whatever it is, like in the music, sharp, flat or natural. So now that was naturals. Now we are going to do the sharps. So sharps, they make the note higher by a semitone or one key higher, which is on the right side. So higher on the piano, it means on the right side. So if you have a C sharp, that will be the black key on the right of C. So one key higher is actually semitone. Okay, so on the piano, whenever you have like space between two keys that are next to each other, that's a semitone space. So you can learn semitones today as well. So from C, if you go to that black key next to C on the right side, that's the C sharp, which is semitone. So just remember, one key higher regardless of the color. So black or white, whichever is on the right side, that's your sharp. Okay, so C sharp is the black key on the right of C. So this is C sharp. So if you need to play C sharp, you find your C, then see which key is on the right of C, and then that's the black key there, that's your C sharp. Okay, so C sharp is this. Now if you need a D sharp, you find your D, then you think, okay, one key on the right, which one is that? There is a black key, see, between D and E, so that will be your D sharp, is the black key right next to D there. Then E sharp, see, sometimes people get confused with the sharps which are, or flats, which are next to white keys. I mean, which are next to the two white keys, okay, like between two white keys, so let's say. Okay, so if you have E and you need to do E sharp, sometimes people think, oh, where's our sharp? There is no black key on the right of E, so they don't know which one to play. Sometimes they try to play, the F sharp and look for the black key. That's not right. On the piano, you just have to remember the rule. One key on the right, regardless of the color, that's your sharp. Okay, so which key is on the right of E? That's F. See, there is no black key between them, so that's F immediately. So your E sharp is actually F, okay? So that's how easy it is. So don't get confused. Don't worry if there is no black key between E and F. Your F is actually E sharp because F is on the right or one key higher from E on the right side. Okay, so E sharp, one key higher, is actually F. So this is your E sharp. Now F sharp, see? If you see F, then there is one black key on the right of F, which is one key higher, so that will be that key, which is F sharp. Then G sharp. So G is here, we have one key, one black key, on the right there, so that will be our G sharp there. So G sharp is that. Then A sharp, we have one black key on the right of A, which is our A sharp there. Okay, so and then we finally got to B. Then there is no black key on the right of B, so our B sharp will be just the note C. Okay, so B sharp is essentially the note C. So I'll go through them again. Just remember, don't think that sharps or flats are always black keys. They're not. Okay, like let's say, 60% of time, not 60, like 80%, maybe 90%, maybe less or more, depends on the piece, but majority of times they are black keys, but not always. So do not think that if there is a sharp or flat, it's always a black key. It's not always, so you have to just remember, sharp is always one key on the right of the note, whichever key it is, black or white, regardless of the color. So remember the rule, sharp is always the next key on the right of the note regardless of the color. Okay, so again, C sharp, there, one key on the right of C, D sharp, one key on the right of D, there, so E sharp, one key on the right of E, it's that F actually, see, F sharp, one key on the right of F, there, G sharp, one key on the right of G, that's a G sharp, then A sharp, one key on the right of A, there, and B sharp, one key on the right of B, it's actually C. There is no black key between them, so that means that's the B sharp in the end. Okay, so those were our sharps. Sharps always go on the right, one key on the right, regardless of the color, and now we're going to learn the flats. So flats are opposite of sharp because they go on the left. So same logic, same idea as sharp, just you go on the right. So let's go from the top to the bottom because flats reverse, go to the left, so we will go to the left as well. So C flat, so we need to find one key on the left of C, which is B, because there is no black key between them. So C flat is essentially a B, so one key on the left regardless of the color, black or white, whichever key is there. So B flat is that key, because see, there is a black key on the left of B, so that will be B flat. Then A flat is that key, see, because there is a black key on the left of A, so that will be our A flat. Then G flat is that black key on the left side of G, so that's your G flat, okay. Then F flat, it's actually E, because there is no black key between E and F, so if you need the F flat, you need to move one key on the left of F, which becomes E, okay. So then E flat, one key on the left of E, which is black key there, that's the E flat, and then D flat, one key on the left of D, which is that black key, so this is your D flat, and then finally we do C flat as well. C flat is actually B, as we started there, so that was B on top, same at the bottom, okay, so that's your flat. So I'll just go through them quickly again. Remember, flats are always one key on the left, regardless of the color, black or white, whichever key is next to that key, that's your flat, okay? That's the one. Okay, so now C flat is B, B flat is that black key there on the left of B, A flat is that one, C on the left of A, black key, then G flat, that black key on the left of G, then F flat is actually E, then E flat, that black key on the left of E, then D flat, that black key on the left of D, and then C flat, that's the B as well, because there is no black key, so remember that. I'm repeating it again, but I hope you remember, because I have lots of students, they confuse for like really long time, they keep on looking for the black keys when they need to find sharps or flats. If I tell them, find me E sharp, or B sharp, or C flat, or F flat, they will be very confused. They think, there is no black key, so what am I gonna look for? When am I gonna find that? And then trying to like E sharp, they're trying to do F, like instead of F, they play F sharp, so they're trying to play some F, some black keys, so don't worry about it. Just remember, as I mentioned before, sharps and flats are not always black keys, so they are just one key with the sharps on the right, regardless of the color, and for the flats, we go on the left, one key to the left, regardless of the colors for the flats, okay? So now another little thing to remember, so if you have, for example, C sharp is here on the right of C, and then D flat is here on the left of D, so this key between C and D, it can be C sharp or D flat, okay? It depends on which key your piece is written in, so you just remember that, okay? So don't worry, this is C sharp as well as D flat, okay? So this is D sharp as well as E flat, and this one is F sharp as well as G flat, depends on the way you think about it, depends on the way you need to play it in your pieces. And this key is G sharp as well as A flat, and this key, between the black key, I mean between A and B, that can be A sharp or B flat, so don't get confused about those. They can have two names, yes, and then sometimes if you learn double sharps and double flats, pretty much every key has different names. It depends on the harmony, depends on the function in the harmony that the note plays. So just don't worry about those names. Always stick to the simple rule. Sharps are always one key on the right, regardless of the color. Flats are always one key on the left, again regardless of the color of the key, as long as that key is immediately next to the flat that you need to alter and change. So that will be your right note there. And the naturals, as we started at the beginning, they're all white keys, okay, as we did. So just go through those things a few times and do it for like maybe a couple of weeks, and you'll remember your sharps and flats very, very well. So this is very foundational knowledge for the very beginners. This is a great thing to always know very well, because sometimes people see sharp or flat in the music and they have no idea where to play it and how to find it. So you always know how to find it now, okay? So remember, always your sharps, flats and naturals, they appear before your notes in the music, and they align on the same line or in the space between the lines with the note that they belong to, okay? So remember those rules, and then just follow this video, learn it, and you'll know your flats and sharps and naturals really well, okay? So this will be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.